morning and welcome back to the Triathlon Deb's YouTube channel. We're here this morning at Thoresby Park ready for the Outlaw X. Mansfield Tri Club are on feed station 1. We're all set up and ready to go. It's 9:40. We should hopefully be getting the lead cyclist in perhaps within the next 5 minutes, so they're going to be getting ready to come through. Are you ready, Amelia?
Yeah!
What are you giving out today?
Gels!
Gels. Have you been eating gels already?
No.
No, you're just being hyper. You've eaten Haribo?
Yeah.
They've put Tang Fast Sticks in the bag, haven't they? And you've been eating them already. Full of beans. Right, we've got our feed station set up. We've got water, we've got Coke, we've got, oh, high five. We've got zeros, we've got gels, we've got bananas. We're all good to go. Morning, crew. Everybody ready? They're looking like business. They're all, look at them. They've all got cake. Oh no, John's been good. John's got an apple. Right. We're all ready. We've got loads of it here from Mansfield and a couple of strays. So yeah, we're all ready to go. First bike has just come in. So we get really excited now, and then there's only like 2 people that come through in the next 20 minutes. But yeah, we're all ready to go. So let's rock and roll for a busy day. So we've got our first runner through. Matt Collins unreliably filmed. Well done, Matt, go mate! Second athlete coming through. 5:52. Well done! Well done. That's 1, 2, 3 out. So 2 and 3 close together. Matt Collins has got a good couple of minutes. In fact, maybe about 3 minutes lead on those guys actually. Well done. 4th and 5th. Well done.
Well done. How's this been half forward?
Come on, Daniel!
Well done.
Woo!
Thanks very much. Well done.
Well done, mate. Looking good, looking good. Lead female coming through.
Well done.
Lead man coming through on his second lap. This is Matt.
Well done.
Well done, Matt. Looking good. Lead relay team coming through. Well done, mate. Looking strong.
Thank you.
Second lady coming through. Well done, Rianne.
Well done.
Third lady coming through. Well done, Dee. Keep it going, looking good. Handing my radio duties over to Mark. I'm not very good at handing control over to Mark. But what I've realised is that I can't run with a walkie-talkie. So he's now on official radio channel duty, so I can do some running. Although I can't keep up with the fast runners, I can only run with them for about 15 seconds. But yeah, we're looking good. We've probably got about 40 odd people out on course. Well done, Oliver. We've only had 1 relay team through. I think we've had about 4 women through now. Lots of men, so some of the men are coming through onto their second lap. So it's a bit difficult now to figure out who's on their first lap and who's on their second lap. But we'll keep an eye out for Daniel coming through again soon, hopefully.
Water.
Go on, AJ! Well done, mate! Keep it going, keep it going! Here's Daniel coming through now. Looking strong on his second lap. No, didn't. Go on, Daniel!
Well done.
Looking good.
Well done. Well done.
Well done, mate. Looking awesome. Keep it going. Got the lead male coming through now. He's just starting his last lap. He's got a pretty decent lead now.
Well, Matthew.
Well done, Matt.
Well done, you.
Make your way over to the orange carpet just for a couple of minutes as we say hello to our first athlete here today. I think the course record is well and truly broken.
Oh, well done, Matt.
This, everybody, is Matthew Collins.
He's taking a look back there, checking that nobody's behind him, but believe me, Matt, no
Well
one
done,
is
Matt.
behind you.
Course
The
record.
course record today, crossing that finish line. Absolutely pumped for it. We
Absolutely
welcome home Matt
smashed
Collins,
it, Matt. Well done, mate.
racing here today for his pro license, and we think that he's pretty
Good.
much got that one in the bag as well.
Pro license.
Supported
Well
by
done,
Oscar
mate.
on the bike there.
Crashed twice because our second placed athlete, which is Toby, he's coming across in 4:06 over the spotter, Matt. So
Well
I
done,
think
Toby.
Toby would have broken the course record by around 20 seconds as well.
He came third last year at this event.
Yeah, and a strong third again for Malachi, 4:07.
So I've slacked off from my duties for a bit. I've just come down to the finish line, watched the winners come through, waiting for Daniel to come through. Bumped into Liz, give us a wave, Liz. You all right? Living it up. I've already seen her have an ice cream, 2 burgers and a coffee. Are you watching, Daniel? Yeah.
Week to 10 days.
Now I've bagged down for a top 10 finish and there's 9 people come in now, so you need to get your arse into move, Daniel, because otherwise I'm going to look stupid. Hopefully it won't be too far off and then I can get back to my proper duties again.
Okay, everybody put your hands together for our next finisher here.
Here he comes. Triathlon down.
Make the turn. Victory Alley's all his. From
Well done, Daniel! Hey, mate! Woo! Oh, even time for a little kiss.
Yeah, it's not about the finish line, it's about the finish line kiss.
Come on, Ravy Dave. Look lively.
Oh, you two.
You, not bloody tea party. Get on with it.
Do you want a beer? On Outlaw. I'll not tonight. When I finish, my stomach will be too cramped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know how little training I have done this last month, and that I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'd only gone up to 31 mile on bike,
Thought you go for it.
so I thought, oh, too late to pull out. I might as well just
Just
try and
do
enjoy
it.
Yeah. So I've had a nice steady bike.
Right, you've had the only day of swimming we've had.
I know.
Just when you want it on the run.
Got this.
Is this your last lap?
No, I've
You got
two
one more.
I've got 2 more.
2 more. 2 more.
Yeah, I've got this jog walk strategy, and I just keep using the orange and yellow signs and whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do a couple of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll walk one. I'll do a couple
Yeah.
of them.
It's tough conditions today as well with this weather. It's getting hot now. So
Swim were nice though.
yeah, I swam yesterday in doing the sprint. It was lovely.
What was sprint like? Were it good?
It was great. I'd recommend it. You know, it's over and
Yeah.
done with much quicker than this. Next year, sprint meet.
Yeah, I think so. Albeit
I can see Mark's cogs
I
ticking.
recommend Sardinia.
Last cyclist still out.
Is it?
48.8 miles.
Right.
Right.
Thank you.
Good luck, mate. See you in another lap.
Would you like some water, sir?
Oh, yes, please, sir.
Go on, Sean. Would you like some water? Still the fastest, Sean. Here we go, that one's there. Well done, Chris. Water!
Yes, please.
There we go, bud.
All back home today after marshalling at the weekend. We stayed overnight last night in the caravan, so we had a nice chilled out evening, and then we just packed up early and came back this morning. So yesterday was a pretty cool day. It was pretty hot for those athletes that were out there all day. I think it got up to about 24-25 degrees. We were all pretty hot by the end of it, so I suspect they were absolutely roasting. But it was a really good day out. The overall winner was Matt Collins in 4 hours and 3 minutes. That was a new course record by about 4 minutes. And I think he's got his pro licence by winning that yesterday. So well done, Matt. Second place was Toby Nisbet in 4 hours and 6. He was only 3 minutes behind. Ironically, he also broke the old course record, but he didn't get any of the prize pot for it because Matt beat him over the line. And then third place for the men was Sam Wardley in 4 hours and 8 minutes. So fairly tight race at the top. In terms of the women, Rihanna Hughes came first in 4 hours 39. Not too far behind was Dee Allen in 4 hours 43, so just about 4 minutes behind. And then third place was Sophie Rotherham in 4 hours 46 as well. So again, relatively close, only about 7 minutes split in the top three. In terms of the teams, Team Racekin won in 4 hours 38 minutes, followed by Team Trifecta in 4 hours 40. So again, only a couple of minutes between the top two teams. And then in third place were Team BMC in 5 hours 35. We didn't have any of our Tri-Club members out racing yesterday because we were all marshalling on the feed station. But there was a few people out there that we managed to do a bit of a shout out to. Dave Swales from Mansfield Triathlon, who I used to belong to. Daniel Ward, aka Triathlon Dan, he came home in 18th in 4 hours 39. So he was 18th overall and 4th in his age group. So we managed to do a bit of shouting and heckling for Dan along the way. So well done, mate, for a great result yesterday. A pretty cool day, all in all. There was 14 of us from the Tri-Club. We were there for most of the day. We got there for 8 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock in the morning to set everything up. First runners didn't actually come through till about 9:30, so we had plenty of time to set up. And then we were there all day. I think we packed up about 4 o'clock in the end, waiting for the last runner to come through. Speaking of which, the last runner through was Kevin Goodwin. He did it in 8:43, so well done to Kevin. I don't know anything about him. I don't know if he's done any previous races, but anybody who's out there for 8 hours and 45 odd minutes in that heat yesterday, massive respect, so well done for finishing, Kevin. When we were back at the campsite last night, one of the Outlaw trucks came round. They'd collected all the unused bottles that had been put in place for the bike feed stations. So they came and chucked all of those at us at the campsite. So if anybody hasn't got an Outlaw bottle and wants one, then give us a shout, because I've got about 8 of them sat in my kitchen, and I've already got about at least a dozen Outlaw bottles as well. So if anybody wants one of those who either lost theirs yesterday or whatever, then give us a shout and I can get you one of those. They were also pretty good to us as a club. They have said to us that any of their energy products that were going out of date before their first race for next season, that we could take them. So they've quite nicely supplied the Tri Club with High Five energy gels and High Five carb mix for probably most of the season next year. And so a big thank you to Outlaw for doing that. And also from my climate action point of view, thank you for not just throwing them in the bin and getting rid of them. So we don't care about use-by dates around here, so I will be using out-of-date High Five gels for the whole of my season next year and keeping me fueled. So that is the end of my triathlon season with the Outlaw Thoresby Sprint. I have to say I was a little bit disappointed with my overall performance, not particularly in terms of where I came. I came 12th out of 42, and it was 10-year age gaps. So most of the races I do are in 5-year age gaps, and I'll kind of come in at the top 5 or 6. So probably equates to a similar, if it was in 5-year age gaps, then I probably would have been in the top 6 or so. But I was fairly happy with my swim. That was just under 17 minutes. I didn't push that hard because I knew there was a really long run into transition, so I knew that if I was blowing when I got out of the water, I'd struggle to run hard up there, so I took it fairly easy. But in terms of the bike, I only averaged 17.1 mile an hour on the bike. I've only just managed to get my stats up on Strava because we've had no Wi-Fi all weekend at Thoresby. But the bike was 41 minutes, so averaged 17.1 mile an hour, so I was a little bit disappointed with that. But I think some of that was the fact that there's about a 750 metre run in terms of getting out of the swim exit through to the mount line. And I wonder if a bit of that was because I did run quite hard through that. I was blowing hard right from the start of the bike. So a bit disappointed with that. And the run as well, that was 28 minutes. It was just over 5k, it was 3.25 miles. But again, I only ran like 8:45, just under 8:45 minute miles, which I was hoping to be about 8.5 minute miles. I know it's not a huge difference in the grand scheme of things, we're only talking like a couple of minutes. But yeah, I did feel I was in slightly better shape than that, even though I knew I wasn't in great sprint shape. But yeah, I came home in 1:33, but you know what, I really enjoyed the event. It was a brilliant new event that Outlaw have put on, so I'm really glad that I did it. But yeah, just a bit of a shame that that's what the season has finished on. So that is it from triathlon racing for the year. Well, unless I sneakily find something else to enter. There is a bit of something in the pipeline in a couple of weeks. It's not a triathlon, but I might be entering something. But yeah, so that's the end of the season. So I'm going to have a bit of chill out time in the next few weeks, so there might not be too many videos coming out. And then I am going to regroup, see where we're at, and then it's going to be thinking about winter training. So my goals for next year are sprint races. So my winter training is going to look really different this year. It's going to be a lot of strength and power training, and I've got to figure out how I do that because I've been doing endurance stuff for the last few years. So if anybody has got any ideas that they want to throw my way to how to get good at doing sprints again, then please feel free to get in touch and help me out with it. But yeah, so that's it from this weekend. It's been a great birthday weekend for me. Last race in my 40 to 44 age group. So I've had a lovely birthday weekend, doing what I enjoy. I've had Mark and Amelia there. Mum and Dad came over for a bit. I've raced, I've done some marshalling, I've been with my friends, had some good food, good drink, and it's been an awesome weekend. And I've got a new birthday present off Mark, which is very nice. He wasn't supposed to get me a birthday present because he bought me some trainers, but I had to have them earlier on in the year because I needed them for Hokum. But yeah, I've been anchoring after a little sun visor for a while now, so he's got me a new sun visor for my birthday. So that's it from the Triathlon Debs YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.